Welcome to Discograffiti. What you're about to listen to is a brief little show that actually is the entirety of the pre-show banter that Sonic Boom and I did right before we spoke about Summer Days and Summer Nights, the Beach Boys record. And I honestly thought that it was more substantive than even some of the episodes I've had over the course of the 3.5-year show history. And what we spoke about careened from topic to topic with its own kind of logic and lunacy. So I figured I'd present it to you here. Enjoy, and hopefully we'll have Pete back at some point in the near future because he's one of the best guests we've ever had on. I love you, Pete. I gotta tell you, dude, I'm the furthest thing from gay, but I really did miss you. I really did. That was an amazing conversation. And
Nice.
yeah, I was really, really excited about this. Your friend Dean, I have a thing with him. I think it's Monday.
Great.
Yeah. I've taken questions similarly to what we did. And I thought maybe if you want to throw him a curveball, you want to give me a question for my interview with Dean, something only you could know that he wouldn't mind airing publicly.
Let me think about it. Well, what are you talking to him about?
Everything, kind of like what we did, except he's scared. I told him how many notes I had, and he's setting the bar at 2 hours. It was 63 pages, and he said, whoa, dude, that sounds like a lot. So he made me go in and added a bunch of shit out.
Yeah, all the Galaxy 500 records.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah. I guess I'd be kind of interested to know. I don't know the answer to this, but the Galaxy 500 did Victory Gardens, which is a song Spacemen 3 also messed around with. And I was interested to know how we first heard the Red Krayola.
Okay, how did you first hear the Red Krayola?
Yeah, and I guess why did Victory Gardens stand out?
And that's a great question. Whose came first? Yours came first, right?
No. We never released that song because they released it. We never released a version of it. We used to mess around with it. I'm not sure if we actually even ever really recorded it. I don't think there's any even demo recordings of it. But it was a song it's my favorite song off of their second album, which is quite an unusual album. And it's a little bit, I remastered that album about 10 years ago. It needed remastering. It was originally put out with really disparate volumes between the songs, and you'd set the level on maybe track 1, and then half of the songs would just sort of disappear, and then half of them would appear. It wasn't mastered to listen to properly. But he's sort of in a way, he predicts the whole rough trade, post-punk, raincoats and slits and all that sort of stuff from the super late 70s. He sort of predicted that, I think. It's almost like the first indie album in a weird sort of way.
All right, that concludes your free sneak peek into today's Patreon episode. If you want to hear the rest of it, just visit patreon.com/discograffiti and either purchase this podcast by itself for $4, or better yet, subscribe at the major tier and get access to Discograffiti's 4 weekly episodes. That's Friday's free episode, the Sunday Discograffiti Soldiers of Sound episode, which showcases Patreon members and the Elephant Six world, your Monday bonus episode, and your Wednesday early release ad-free super extended director's cut of that Friday's show. Please keep in mind this is entirely how I support my wife and 6-year-old son, so don't risk feeling badly about yourself by not supporting Discograffiti. Become a member so you don't miss a single thing at patreon.com/discograffiti.